rinse and repeat weather continues. Today was just like yesterday and just like the day before that. High temperature today, 84 degrees at the airport. That's 10 above the average. To translate that to the middle of summer, if it were mid-July right now, a high of 10 degrees above average in mid-July is 93 degrees. So yeah, very warm for this time of the year. We've come a long way since that cool stretch at the start of the month. These are the high temperature anomalies so far in September. 10 above the average today, but we had a lot of temperatures below the average for daytime highs during that first week to almost 10 days of the month, but things have changed a lot since then. It's very nice outside, even though we do need the rain. The sun is shining here in Niles on our Briarfield Healthcare Center's weather camera. Temperature still in the upper 70s at this hour. Look how hot it is in other parts of the country this evening. This doesn't look like a September map at all. 96 in Dallas, St. Louis at 91, 90 degrees in Atlanta, and we won't see 90 around here, but we have more 80s in our forecast for the next few days. Weather coast to coast, relatively quiet with a few exceptions. Severe weather a possibility in Colorado, New Mexico, parts of the panhandle of Texas as well. And actually, away from the U.S., it's been pretty quiet in the Atlantic Basin. We're just past the peak of hurricane season in the Atlantic Basin, so it can be very active at this time of the year. But we only have one storm to talk about right now in the Atlantic. This is Tropical Storm Gabrielle. This formed earlier on today. But this won't be a problem for the U.S., much like storms earlier on this season. This will kind of recurve well before it approaches the mainland U.S., so it will not be a problem for anyone across North America. In the meantime, back here in eastern Ohio, western PA, 53 tonight, and there could be some patches of fog setting up late tonight into tomorrow. Best chance maybe across parts of Trumbull County and up into Ashtabula County as well. Any fog will burn away quickly. We're looking for sunshine for our Thursday, and temperatures very similar to the last few days, 9 or 10 degrees above the average. So another great afternoon coming up for tomorrow, and we have one weather feature coming our way over the next handful of days. That's this front on Friday morning, but this will come through with little fanfare. No rain with this, but there could be some cloudiness at the start of the day Friday, maybe a few patches of fog as well. The afternoon should be mostly sunny. Great evening for high school football Friday evening, and Saturday is looking good as well. But some of our weather modeling would suggest that some changes are afoot as we head into next week. This is the upper level pattern. It looks pretty chaotic, but turn your attention to this guy right here, this little dip in the jet stream across the middle of the country. If this comes to fruition and kind of meanders around for a few days next week, that would increase the chances for some needed wet weather in parts of the eastern U.S. A lot of places, not just us, but a lot of places are very dry over the last several weeks. So any rain next week would be a welcome sight. But the upcoming weekend, the final official weekend of summer, will be warm. Temperatures in the lower and middle 80s each afternoon. Will be partly sunny. Next week, though, we have introduced somewhat higher rain chances into the forecast starting Tuesday and taking us into Wednesday. In the meantime, we don't see any sort of autumnal chill anytime real soon. Even though some wet weather may finally return next week, it doesn't look very cool by any stretch.
Yeah, and the leaves are going to change soon, right?
They already have started in a lot of places pretty early.
Yeah,
Thanks, Sarah.
Up next in 21 Sports.